Hi, blessings, beloved one, and welcome. I am Lady Drasmin. If you are joining me live here on TikTok, welcome, dear one. If you are catching the replay on YouTube, thank you for catching the replay. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady Drasmin. This is Dragom Oracle. If you are returning, thank you for your presence, your continued support, your love, your witness, your comments, your shares, your follows, your donations. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for waking up today. Thank you for being here. Welcome, Kathleen. Welcome, Marilyn. Welcome, C.H. Velarde. Welcome, Meg. Welcome, Breezy. Welcome, Pretty Rich Face. Whew, mama, how are we all doing today? Let's drop into this present moment with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. First inhale and exhale. Next inhale and exhale. Last inhale, open, soften, sweeten. And as you exhale, make a sound, just getting into the body, into the present moment. Welcome everyone. Welcome Barbara, welcome Carol Ann, welcome Eddie, welcome Abby, welcome Jen, welcome Veronica. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome Lulu, welcome. Say hi. Let me know what is alive for you in this moment. How are you feeling? How's your mind? How's your heart? How is your body? Hey girl, says Veronica. Hi Jen. Thanks for saying hi. Mwah, mwah, mwah. This week we've got, hi Lulu, thanks for saying hi. Here's some hearts. Thanks for all the hearts, people. So this week we have a full moon in Capricorn coinciding with the solstice, either the winter solstice or summer solstice, wherever you are in the world. So we've got some big energies of reset coming in this week. So let's see, what is the energy right now as we are gearing up to this reset point. Solstice is a time of reset. It's when there's equal light and night, equal hours of light and night, and then depending on where you are in the world, either the days will get longer, you're going to increasing 10 to 14 seconds of light every day, or you are decreasing 10 to 14 seconds of light. Either way, the solstice represents an opportunity to reset our sense of balance. Okay, it is an opportunity to look at our daily habits, our patterns, our routines, and look at where we might need to make some refinements, some adjustments, some get that shit out of here. We're done with that cycle, so that we can come into greater harmony and alignment with our soul truth, okay? And this Capricorn full moon, Capricorn is about our legacy, okay? It's about how we work towards our long-term dreams, right? Capricorn is that earth element. It's that earth element in connection to the collective whole. So we look at how our choices, how our, nuances, how the way we engage with the world in mind and heart and body impacts and influences, affects and effects our grander vision, right? Like your big vision could just be to, have a healthy, happy home. And instead of, what does that look like for you, right? One of the greatest joys that I have in my life, being a soulpreneur, being a businesswoman who works for myself, is being able to wake up and go outside and say hi to my plants at 8 a.m., right? I don't have to get up and go to a work schedule and go to a boss and say hi to my boss. I'm my own boss, right? But I've worked for this, right? It's taken years to get through this. Viper X is asking me, are you a Freemason? I'm free. And sometimes I do masonry work, but together, no, I'm not a Freemason. I don't participate in cults. But thanks for asking. So this is what we're coming into, right? This solstice energy is activating greater depths of sovereignty. Whew. So I'm going to check into the tarot, get some cards for us. But before I dive into this energy check-in for this week, I want to share with you a poem that I wrote. Some of you have been following me for a minute, know that I am a poet, I'm a writer, I'm twice published, I do spoken word. You are welcome to follow me on my Instagram page, Word Rim Womb, where I share spoken word pieces occasionally. Yam City Sister, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Thank you, Vincent, for joining. And I wanted to on top of the Instagram, where you get snippets of my poetry for free and some prayer form dance and some other juicy things that are coming up to you soon. Stay tuned. I also have a Substack. Substack is a platform for writers, and I share poetry on this Substack platform several days a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you get a poem to your inbox. It is a subscription, and you support both my poetry and my ability to continue showing up live for all of you beautiful people. I go live 3 days a week on 3 different platforms, so you've got lots of opportunities to connect with me, to say hi. Wednesdays live in my private Facebook group, Empowered Sensitives Portal, is where you are welcome to join me, ask questions, receive a mini grounding bath, and I dive deeper into the collective energy and bring any wisdoms that want to come through. Last week, we talked about embracing the weird, because the more you embrace your weird, that is what's going to determine your level of success, okay? And we're not talking about success financially, although of course that's a wonderful bonus to hit into. We are talking about success as a sovereign, right? Success in just our freedom of expression, success in the embodiment of our truth. So the poem that I wish to share with you today, I wrote last year in November, and it is called Life Commandments, okay? So you get this little yummy sneak peek into my writing, right? Here we go. Drink, said the severed fire. Eat, said the broken desire. Love, said the angry lover. Feel, said the patient father. Be, said the ancient mother. Laugh, said the gleeful child. Desire, said the curious youth. Dance, said the hungry mind. Sleep, said the sullen pride. Breathe, said the open will. Sing, said the gentle critic. Choose, said the wild heart. Love echoed behind it all. So that poem is titled Life Commandments, and it is something that I have written and pasted on my desk, and it's something that I look at a couple of times a day to remind me of the joy of being present, being in the here now, being with it all, right? Being with the ups and downs, the highs and lows, the ins and outs, the hoorays and what the fucks, right? So which of these commandments, right, come and meant to be, right? We are re-empowering our words. Y'all know, if you've been with me for a minute, I'm all about empowering our language. So commandment is come and mean what you think, what you say, what you do. So what is the commandment that is really speaking to you today? And if you're interested in reading that poem, you're welcome to join me over on Substack. I'll put the direct link to that poem in the description box in the YouTube replay because I can't do that here on TikTok. All right, so let's dive into the energies of this week. What is coming up? So first thing that I was getting like this channeled message of last week was really intense, okay? Like that new moon that came through, the Gemini new moon on the 6th, like brought a lot of clearing out of old timelines, just ick stuff that, wasn't allowing you to be fully present. It definitely illuminated some things for me. I'll tell you one of the shadows that it illuminated for me, right? Because that Gemini new moon brought up illumination of our own shadows. So y'all know I've been going through this deep healing of my hands, and I sit with the clamps on my fingers a couple times a day. And, I just got to sit there for like an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes a little longer, sitting there with the clamps on my hands to release the pain and the pressure. And I'm like, what am I going to do where I'm just sitting here? So I've just started watching TV. Like I watched a bunch of these TV shows, and a lot of them are really good, right? But it got to the point where I was just watching TV a lot of the time and not really, and I kept using the excuse of, I'm just sitting there watching TV because I can't do anything else with my hands, which is true. But there's other things that I could do, right? I could listen to a podcast. I could just sit there in meditation. I could go outside and, observe nature, right? So I was noticing this addiction coming up around this television and the excuses I was using, right? Like, I'm in my pain body. What else am I going to do? Or, I'm watching TV and it's not the greatest thing to watch. Like, I'm still really mindful of what I watch, like very, very acutely aware of like the title of the movie and the actors and, what themes are going on in the movies, really striving to stay, as higher vibrational as I can get with television, and saying, I'm doing quantum work, clearing the energy. And, it got to the point where it's like, I'm full of fucking shit. Okay. Like I was full of my own bullshit. And so I canceled all of my subscriptions. And now I am initiating this new cycle where I'm going to do something else with my time, right? I'm going to still sit there with the clamps on my hands, and I'm going to look at alternative things that I can do when my hands are not available that are more empowering and soul enriching, right? I can listen to audiobooks. I can listen to podcasts. I could even maybe I could come online here and just talk to all of y'all, right? Who knows? We'll see what happens, right? So I'm sharing this with you because there is this distortion that we have, that people who are quote unquote spiritual or who are leaders in their community have their shit together, like they're like perfect, untouchable, put him on a pedestal. Please don't put me on a pedestal. I'm in this human experience with y'all, and I share with you my humanness to connect with you on that human level. Yes, we are divine, we are God beings. And so with all that said, this past week has been deeper illumination of our own shadows, of our own imbalances. It's definitely getting to a point of imbalance. I've been in this deep ritual ceremony and a cannabis fast for the last 10 days now, which has been really illuminating for many things, other things in my life. But that's the key thing that I wanted to share and felt compelled to share with you, because television is an addiction that many people have, right? Or even like being on technology, right? It could be doom scrolling. It could be playing video games. It could be, just like watching too many tarot readings, right? It's like you're always looking for that external dopamine fix. You're always looking for that external like validation, that external like, please just let me know that I exist, that I'm here, right? That's ultimately what addictions are. They're a way to make us feel alive. And the invitation as we go into this week is to tap more into what nourishes you to make you feel more alive, right? There's nothing wrong with wanting something externally to make us feel like I'm fucking here. I'm here, okay? I'm here. See me, hear me, feel me, touch me, smell me, lick me. Like we all have that longing. We all have that longing to be seen, to be known, to be acknowledged. And that's okay, right? The invitation is to tap into activities that nourish that longing, that empower your sovereignty, that encourage your thriving. Okay, so I looked at some podcasts and I've started listening to some, and it's it's gonna be a minute. I'm noticing like that propensity. Like last night I was like having dinner, I'm like, oh, I'll just watch a show for 30 minutes. No, Drasmin, put the remote down, put some piano music, and get a book and read the book. And you know what? Okay, all right, okay, it's okay. So be gentle with yourself. Notice those triggers, those like, oh, just 5 minutes, just 5 minutes. No, cut it out, right? I'm a little hardcore where when I'm done, I like cut it off, right? I'm not one to wean, because weaning doesn't work for me, okay? Weaning does not work for me. So weaning may not work for you. So use discernment, right? If you need to wean yourself, wean yourself. My suggestion is to just cut it out, right? Cut out the sugar, cut out the TV, cut out the video game, just cut it out. Okay, put it in a box, put it in storage, just get it out of sight, and get something else that's a lot healthier to replace that. So that's the first channeled message that was wanting to come through, is like, what activity that is draining your life source and joy can you replace with something that enriches it? Okay, so let's see what else the tarot has to say. King of Cups, okay? King of Cups is that card of being in love with yourself, being in love with life, okay? So, for many of us, many of you tuning in, this energy reading is specifically for, I don't like that word target. This specific reading is for you all beautiful people who are the cycle breakers, the rainbow sheep, the light workers, the shadow weavers, the dream weavers, the shadow walkers, right? So we have this deep wound of abandonment, okay, of rejection, of isolation, okay? We have this scar, okay? That's what it is. We have this scar around standing in our sovereignty, because we have experienced, whenever we've made those attempts, or the more we shine our light, the isolation from the people that are supposed to love you, right? Supposed to encourage you, family, close friends, etc., etc. But this is where your power kicks in, right? This is where you really start to shine your light. This is where you empower the devil energy, because the devil is just lived backwards. Like DEVIL is LIVED, reverse, right? So what is the devil? The devil is the opposite of living. The devil is what takes you away from activities and people and environments that enrich you, that enliven you, that nourish you, that support you. And how we do that is learning how to love ourselves. So that's what the King of Cups is here, the seahorse. I love the symbolism of the seahorse, because if you all don't know about the seahorse, the males carry the babies. Okay, so it's like allowing the masculine energy of the cosmos to hold you as this little young baby who is learning how to love themselves first, right? Learn to love that you are weird, that you are different, that you don't fit into the box, that you are not meant to be in the mold, right? If you don't fit in your environment, it's because you're meant to create a new one or shift into a more aligned one, okay? Depression is a symptom of our inner world not matching our external reality. And you know what the cure for depression is? Expression. Expression through sound, expression through movement, expression through cleaning up your house, expression through painting, expression through gardening, expression through, mirror work and looking at yourself in the mirror and saying, hey, beautiful, I love you. You're so fucking awesome. Okay? In case nobody told you that today, I'm telling you that today. Hey, beautiful, beautiful man, beautiful woman. Okay? Thank you for waking up today. Thank you for being you. Thank you for shining in all the ways that you shine. Thank you for your oddness, your quirks, your weirdness, right? That word cringe, when someone says, ooh, that's so cringe, that's a very disempowering word that I invite you to not use, okay? Because cringe is another word for That's weird. I don't like it. Okay, that's fine. I like it. I like my cringe. I like my weird, right? But it's a practice. It's a practice to learn how to love yourself. And that is the greatest path. You know, everybody's like, well, what's the road to enlightenment? How do we tap into self-mastery? Honey, the road to enlightenment is within. The road to self-mastery is learning how to love every aspect of ourselves, especially those challenging ones that we don't necessarily like ourselves, right? Like I didn't want to admit that I was developing this addiction to television, but you know what? I acknowledged it. I looked it in the eye. I used my steps from my course, the F.E.A.R, Quantum Leaping Through Fear, because what was I scared of? I was scared of being bored. Okay, like boredom is something that just doesn't exist in my reality. Like I had to sit with it. I'm like, what am I so freaking scared of by letting go of this TV? And the answer was like, you're scared of being bored. I'm like, why would I be bored? Like there's so much that I could possibly do, right? And once I was able to pinpoint the fear of what was really holding me back from acknowledging my developing addiction to television, I was able to recognize like, oh, the fear was actually of getting bored, but I don't ever get bored. Like boredom is not something that exists for me. So this fear was silly, right? And once I was able to sit with myself and ask those uncomfortable questions, I was able to then laugh it out and say, oh my gosh, I'm just being silly, and come into deeper love for myself, right? So the next message is Four of Feathers, okay? Four of Wands is saying, allow yourself to rest, okay? This is a huge thing, okay? This is a huge thing in the current construct of the world. People resist rest. Now, there is a difference between sleeping to check out of reality and letting your body rest because it really needs to rest. Okay, because you are healing at a cellular level, because you are integrating, these downloads that are coming through that are awakening more of your DNA. Okay, like the DNA has 2 strands, but each strand has 6 filaments, 6 threads, 6 or 12 threads. 12 threads total. Oh my gosh. Forgive my numbers right now. I'm having like a brain fart. Okay. So it's like more of your DNA is coming online. Okay. It's like the more you process, the more you're going to remember both the not so good and your greatness, right? It comes with both, right? You can't say, oh, I'm just going to remember all the good stuff of my past lives. That's not how this works. Okay, so the resistance to just remembering the not so good things can create disconnect and fracture, right? So when you rest, your body and your mind, your subconscious can process all that ick stuff. Like you can actually tell your mind like, hey, you know what? I don't really want to remember the bad things that happened, but I recognize that it's important to process that so that I can receive the lessons and the gifts and the blessings, and then curl up and take a little nappy nap. Okay, curl up and take a little nappy nap. And that's going to help you have more love for yourself, because you're not going to be Krabby Patty running on little sleep, jacked up on caffeine, not really eating food, and you're just like, oh my God, I don't know what the fuck to do. It's like, why don't you just go take a nap, right? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay to rest. If you need 10 hours of sleep, take 10 hours of sleep. If you can't take 10 hours, okay, take a nap. If you can't take a nap, maybe start to look at, how you are using your time, because we all get 24 hours a day, and sleep is so productive, okay? Like I didn't really do much yesterday. I just rested my body, and that's what my body needed. So the invitation this week is show yourself love by letting yourself rest, okay? By letting yourself rest. Okay, and you don't have to sleep, right? You don't have to go to sleep. You can just lay on the couch and just do something relaxing, read a book, crochet, okay? Play with your pets. When was the last time you really just gave undivided attention to your pets? You are all they got, right? You've got television, you've got Instagram, you've got TikTok, you've got, your friends, you've got food, you've got, your garden, you've got all these activities in your life. But what do your pets have? All they have is you, right? So rest doesn't necessarily mean sleep. Rest means turning your mind off by not engaging in responsibilities, in work related things, in your to-do list, right? Rest is about taking a break from the heaviness of everyday life and doing something that just makes you calm and relaxed. Okay, it could be a bath, it could be a facial, like I gave myself a facial last night. Okay, so how can you rest and show yourself love through that rest? Let's get one more message from the tarot. Two of Pentacles. Okay, making choices. Okay, Two of Pentacles is about making choices and coming into greater balance in your everyday life. Okay, the secret to happiness is being here now. The secret to making your dreams come true is being here now. The secret to accelerating your mama manifestations is being here now. The secret, okay, like I see these videos of like, ooh, what's the secret? The secret is to be here now. And how do you tap into the here now? Through your breath. What does my body need right now? Oh, it wants a sip of my tea. Let's have that. What does my body need now? Oh, it just wants to step outside for 2 minutes and get some fresh air. Get up and go do that. What does my body need now? Let's do this together. Take a deep breath in. What does my body need now? Comment down below. What does your body need right now? And as soon as we're done with this live, go give your body that, right? Go give your body what it needs, okay? It doesn't have to be a grand thing. Like maybe your body needs a vacation and maybe you can't take a vacation right now, okay? Because you don't have the funds, because you got to go to work, whatever reasons. But can you give yourself a little staycation, right? Can you plan an actual vacation and be like, you know what? I've got some hours. I've got some PTO. I've got some time. I've got some extra funds. You don't have to go to Paris or France, to go on vacation unless you want to and can't do that, right? You can take a vacation to the next town over, right? You can do a staycation where you turn off your phone and you just lounge on the couch and just have a you love day, right? What is it that your body needs? Breathe into that and then make those empowered choices to give your body more of what your body needs. Because the more you are here now in the body, the more you are connected with your intuition. The deeper you are connected with your intuition, you're able to hear the wisdom that is arising from within you in regards to your personal and your professional life, okay? All the answers that you seek are right here, right now, in this present moment within you, right? And sometimes the answer is ask somebody, okay? Like sometimes I'll sit in meditation, I'm like, what is the answer? And the answer is, talk to XYZ. I'm like, what? And then I go talk to the person. They're like, oh my gosh, I was literally just thinking the same thing. And then we have a good laugh about it and we talk about it and it all works out, right? So let's get one final message from the Power Oracle for the Lightworkers, Rainbow Sheepies, Dream Weavers, and Shadow Walkers who are tuning in to receive these messages. Whenever these messages find you is divinely perfect for you. What is the Power Oracle message that's wanting to come through today? Look at this card. Okay? Look at this card and just receive the image for a moment before I read to you. I'm having a chuckle. So the card is number 8. We are in a year 8. 8 is the reset of our sovereignty, okay? Because as we align with our sovereignty, we tap into our wealth of health, wealth of mind, wealth of intuition, wealth of money, wealth of connection. Okay, so I felt called to share that and remind us all that we are in a year 8. Yes, we are halfway through the year. Holy bananas, where has this year gone? And the card says nurturing. Okay, nurturing is that King of Cups energy. Okay, how do you love yourself? How do you nurture yourself? So, nurturing says, only we can heal ourselves. Sometimes with assistance, sometimes without. Our energy system corresponds to the energy flow from the earth. If you listen in and feel, Mother Earth will heal you as you heal her with the nurturing force of timeless give and take. Prayer enables you to take the power out of the mind and place it in the hands of the earth and sky. See through the mirage, see through the illusion of social barriers that cloud your eyes. Nurture your dreams. Take care of your body. Give yourself the rest, the hydration, and the nourishment that you need. Look at that, another card about rest, okay? Act as you wish to be. Find the sacred places where you have hidden your heart and nurture your spirit by taking care of your body today. This just aligns and summarizes this energy check-in reading that I just channeled for all of us, right? This is the week to really nurture and take care of your bodies, to make those empowered decisions, to bring greater balance and harmony in your life, because that is how you activate, accelerate, and anchor your dream reality in this here now moment. All right? So that concludes the energy check-in reading for today. Now, who is here and would like a personal reading for them? I can pull a tarot card or I can pull an animal spirit oracle. Okay, let me know. Anna, thanks for liking the live. Thanks for being here. Anna is asking a question. Should I reach out to Charles this week? Well, do you want to reach out to Charles this week? That's the first question, right? Do you want to? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say. Like, I'm asking you, Drasmin. Like, why are you asking me questions when I'm asking you questions? Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is like, yeah, this is something that could really make you happy. Here's a download that I got last week about the feminine energy. The masculine is initiated through the feminine. Quite fucking literally. Like, we women are the portals that turn souls into humans. And so the masculine is initiated through the witness of the longing of the feminine. The more we open our hearts, the more we share our vulnerability, not just our power, not just our like sensual, sexy self, but also our mess, our processing, our longing, our desire. I fucking want you. I want you to sweet talk me. I want you to open my car doors. I want you to make me dinner. I want you to massage my feet. I want you to tell me what's on your mind. I want you to feel safe with me. Like, the more we express our longing, it gives them permission to express their longing. And that is what the masculine needs right now. Okay? I've been engaging with a lot of different men in the last couple of weeks. Very powerful, very, very beautiful to witness these men really showing up and doing their soul work to step into their divinity. And one of my messages to my sisters accidentally got crossed and sent to this man. I was like a little embarrassed because it was a little bit of a vulnerable text, right? Like, not something I would ever tell a man. And he's like, you know what? I really appreciate that message coming through, even though it wasn't meant for me, because it humanizes women and it makes me feel like I can express when a woman is expressing. So Nine of Cups. This is a man that makes you happy, that brings those good feelings within you. So let him know that. Stop withholding, because as within, so without, right? If we are withholding, the other is withholding. And yes, it can be exhausting to say like, oh, here we go. Women's got to do the more of the work, right? Women have been doing the work for a minute. Like, how much more do we have to do? It's like, we're not doing any more work. We're just expressing our authentic truth. We are expressing our longing. That doesn't mean that our longing is going to be met. That doesn't mean that we're going to get what we want, right? But we are learning how to be with our longing and be satisfied with the expression of that. And if we actually get what we want, those are bonus, right? But can you be satisfied with the expression of your longing, of your desire, of your joy? Okay? Can you open up your heart and let him see what kind of joy and happiness he brings into your life? So, I hope that makes sense and brings you the clarity and peace that you're asking for. All right, who's next? I do not answer questions about other people. I only answer questions that are empowered I statement asks, okay? I do not tap into other people's energy without their consent. If you're interested in a reading with another person, I do offer private readings for that. And you can go to my Shopify and book a private reading to check in on your energy in relation to another person. All right. Caitlin, thanks for the follow, darling. Okay, I got space for 2 more. Who wants a tarot card or an animal spirit oracle for the week ahead? Let me know. Let me know. I'm still here. Okay, Synth. Thank you, Caitlin. Synth says, will I have a better week than the last week? Absolutely, you will. You know why? Because life just keeps getting better and better and better. You are wiser. You are stronger than you were yesterday, right? You made some mistakes, but are they really mistakes? Or were they leaps of faith that didn't work out, right? This is the revision of the language. Okay, like, oh, I could sit there and beat myself up because I really fucked up. Or, wow, you know what? I was brave and and that really sucks, but I learned something from it. So what can I learn from it to have a better day now? Okay, my dear synth person, how can you take what didn't work and make those micro adjustments that can further support you with making things work? And if things don't work out, that's okay, right? Life is a school. Life is an adventure. We're always learning something. So yes, the answer is an empowered yes. You know why? Because you believe you're going to have a better week. You're like, yeah, yesterday wasn't the greatest, but today is a new day. Oh my God, 10 minutes ago, I dropped my fucking coffee all over the place and I just stained my brand new clothes. Every breath is an opportunity to begin again. So believe that things are going to get better and take aligned action towards that. Learn from the past and move forward. Okay? Caitlin, can I hear something the universe needs me to know? Universe, I'm listening. Oh, okay. Here we go. Caitlin, we love you. Can you hear us? We love you. That's what the universe wants you to know. I'm being silly. Let's get an animal spirit oracle for you, darling, and we'll wrap up today's live, okay? Okay, so this is the message for you. Oh, Caitlin, I love you all too. Okay, all right, so your message is the pig spirit, number 47. So the numbers 4, 7, 4, 7, 7, 4, 7, 4, 0, 0, 0, 4, 7. You know, if you see those 4 7s repeating, know that your angels are near. They're pointing you in the right direction. And I'm feeling guided to read from the little book. So let's read what the pig spirit has to say. First of all, pigs are very intelligent, okay? Yeah, they're dirty as fuck animals who'll roll around in the filth and eat anything, which, you know, there's a medicine there. But like the medicine that's coming through with the pig spirit today is use your mind wisely, okay? And for anyone else, if this message resonates with you, take it, okay? So the pig spirit says, the pig spirit is here to remind you of the right use of intelligence. a gift we all have that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. You are being called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest good, recognizing that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit what you know already. Spirit blesses us with wisdom when we allow the pig spirit to nudge us into open-minded, thoughtful dialogues, whether with others or internally, okay? You are intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking, shaped by the wisdom you have accumulated and the intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all the facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable. So trust your innate intelligence, for you are in alignment with the pig spirit keen intelligence. Okay? Here's some other messages. Are you ruminating, thinking, overthinking? Is your Mercury ruled by Gemini? Are your sun sign ruled by Gemini, like Virgo or Gemini? What's going on? Are you turning your thoughts around and around and around in your head, but not getting nearer to a decision or a solution? Pig spirit is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest. We got that overall message for the collective. Rest, okay? Let the mind rest. Let your mind rest and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance. Release your tight hold on facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddled by fear and anxiety, allow the pig spirit to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, release the ball of worry. Soon, when you are not clenching, the answer and the smart choice will become clear to you. So that is your message, Caitlin, and anyone else that resonated with and for, that is for you. All right, so I'm not doing any more personals. You are so welcome. Thank you for asking. Thank you for receiving. Let's get 2 spirit animals for the week ahead. And you are welcome to take one or both. Use your discernment. I won't read from the book so that you can just intuitively receive the messages that want to come through these animal spirit guides, okay? So the first one is Koala Spirit, number 35. Koala Spirit. And the message on this card says Spirit has a plan. Okay? So if this calls you, look up what the koala means, or just sit and allow the animal spirit to guide you. Okay? The second animal spirit for this week. Ooh, it flew out. Is number 12. Sing your own song. La 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 la. Whatever it is, right? You're being asked to vocalize. Use your voice and get it out. Okay, that's all make sense. Like babies love to babble. They're like, you know, sometimes we just need to move our mouth and get sound going to get that energy flowing, and then the answers will come, okay? So these are the 2 animal spirits for the week. Number 35, koala. Spirit has a plan. Can you lean into divine trust? Deeper and deeper and deeper into divine trust. And number 12, the canary spirit. Sing your own song while you're waiting for the answers to come through. I like to just make crazy nonsensical songs when I'm like, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna sing, because the alternative is to scream or cry, and you know what, singing just makes me feel better, so I'm just gonna choose to sing. Like, I sing through the pain all the time. My housemate's like, aren't you in pain? I'm like, yes, but I'm singing because it makes me feel better. And he's like, does it make you feel better? I'm like, I don't know, but it's distracting in a good way. And he's like, okay, backing away slowly. So, you know, whatever you're going through right now, take a deep breath, trust that all is well, and make a joyful noise, because life is good. Life is happening for you, okay? So, with that all said, this wraps up my live with all of you today. Thank you so much for joining me here live. Thank you for all the love. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for being open to receiving me as your guide and channel. If you want to connect with me further, head to the link in my bio here on TikTok or in the description box in the YouTube replay, and you can get access to all the ways that you can get access to me. Until we meet again, take care of your beautiful selves. Nourish, hydrate, breathe, take a nap if you need to take a nap. And know that you are so loved and you are always, always in alignment. Bye for now.